Damn, Jeff. That is fucking Christmassy as hell right there. You gotta be jolly with this background. What's up, Christmas junkies, and welcome back. We are the Horror Junkies 509.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Kyle, and as you can see, we're keeping it Christmas here. I mean, I'm completely blocking this Christmas tree, but there's one right there.
Decking the fucking halls.
Alright, guys, so I'm a little still, have a lot of coloration in my face right now because I just got done watching the new Star Wars. If you guys have seen it, let me know what you think. I was happy with it. Alright, so moving on to that because it's not horror. So, alright guys, so this is the Gory Details episode 13. And we're going to continue on with our Christmas spectacular, amazing, merry happiness. See, I told you it's going to change every time. I fucking told you. Alright guys, so like always with the Gory Details, we're going to have Jeff spin the randomizer. It's going to pick us a special Christmas movie to watch. And don't worry guys, I've been deleting them as we go. So we're not going to get one we've already watched. So Jeff, you want to spin away? Oh, who's going to be the lucky Merry Christmas Santa Claus today?
Don't open till Christmas.
I am very happy because this movie is very Christmassy. I am a big fan of this one. I've seen this one probably a few times now. It's one of my newer ones I've gotten, but not really recently. But you know, you got to give it a couple years before it's become a movie you've seen a bunch of times. So I'm actually excited to get into this. I think Jeff has seen this one too.
I think I have.
So we're gonna have some good things to hopefully talk about when we get back, you guys. And damn, I almost don't want to watch a movie. This is just fucking cool. But we got it, because that's our job.
Right.
We're the Horror Junkies 509, and this is the Gory Details episode 13, and it's still Christmassy, you guys. It snowed like almost 3 inches out there today.
It snowed like
I mean, so we're staying nice and warm here. You know, so it's nice. It's nice. I hope I don't, just let me know if you get too hot, Jeff. Just let me know, so I can turn off the TV. Alright guys, so we'll see you in a bit. We're going to go check out the movie, come back, and we'll get into the merry, gory details with you guys. And we'll keep it rocking and rolling. We'll keep it Christmas. See you guys soon. And I'm not wearing a Santa shirt today, so I'm not going to mess this up. If you guys haven't seen our last episode, check it out. There's Christmas magic.
Magic.
Alright. What's up, fellow junkies, and welcome back. We are the Horror Junkies 509.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Kyle. And as you can see, just got done watching Don't Open Till Christmas. And this movie came out in 1984. So it's definitely in the 80s, the time of the best slasher movies of all time. So you can't go wrong there. And it's a Christmas-oriented movie. So definitely one of my favorite Christmas slashers, I gotta say. This one isn't so much of a slow burn. I mean, it's got its slow parts, but it's not bad. It's a giallo mystery thing. So, basically, to get into the plot of this one, you basically see a killer. He's going around killing anyone dressed up like Santa Claus and basically anybody who's with him. I mean, it's really not much of a story. It gets in, like, they get inspectors. They're trying to find the killer, figure it out, try to figure out the mystery. So that's basically without going and telling you every pick and point is the plot of this movie. I mean, you know, without going too far, without doing the spoilers, I don't, you know me here, you know us on here on the Horror Junkies 519, we don't do spoilers or the gory details because this is episode 13, so we still know what we're doing.
Right.
Alright guys, so that is the basic plot of this story. One cool thing about this movie is our show name was said in this movie. The Gory Details was said in this movie. And so that's the first time we've heard it. So that's awesome. Alright guys, to kind of get into the body count. We had 14 kills in this movie. Not all of them great. They're very simple. Some of them are kind of fancy. It's cool, but nothing too great. But Jeff, do you want to roll into your favorite kill of this movie?
I think my favorite kill is not necessarily how the kill happened, but it's just the setting that it's in. There's a part where a Santa, he's drunk, and he goes into this, like, medieval torture museum. It's closed, it's dark, it's kind of creepy, but I've always kind of thought that medieval torture devices were kind of interesting and cool, so I like that kill.
Definitely a cool setting.
Yeah, just because of that, and I just thought it was neat. The kill was pretty, run of the mill. He just stabs him. It wasn't anything special, but
he was quite an interesting weapon. I mean, something from the museum, so that's kind of cool.
So. But the setting was what did it for me. That's why that one's my favorite kill. I dug that.
Definitely, guys. And for me, really not too gory, but I mean, the gore's there, definitely. Santa Claus is kind of on the street. He's roasting chestnuts and, selling, doing what he can, make an honest buck. He's dressed up like a Santa Claus, obviously.
Yeah.
And so, killer walks up, he stabs him, and then they kind of get an altercation, sort of, but it all ends with the Santa Claus's face down in the barbecue, and he kind of comes back up, and you see his face, he's kind of getting all charged, stuff like that, but then he kind of just leaves him on the barbecue, and his polyester suit just goes up in flames. So it's just like insult to injury, like everything that happened to this poor guy, he had everything coming to him.
Right.
Like, he probably pissed somebody off that day, let alone being killed dressed up like Santa Claus.
Right.
And I do want to do an honorable mention kill. I mean, we don't see this very often, but there's a big old fat Santa Claus, just got done doing the Santa Claus duties of being, Santa Claus, taking everyone's wish. He goes to the bathroom, taking a piss, very merry piss, obviously, but the killer comes up behind him and just chops his dick right off. And blood goes all over the urinal. And it's like, we don't get to see those types of kills very often, just male mutilation. It's always women. So, I'm always down for the women, but, whatever. It's just kind of funny to see something like that happen, especially in such an old movie. Just... yeah. It is what it is, I guess. Alright, guys, Jeff, do you want to talk about maybe like almost a favorite part in this movie? Or actually, you know what? Let's go to the favorite kill. Or, let's see if Kyle can do this. Talk about the killer.
It's, the killer is kind of interesting.
He's very simple, too.
He's simple, and he's kind of one of those hide-in-plain-sight killers. But, overall, pretty interesting. I mean, he wears a mask. It's like a see-through mask.
They kind of form it to the face.
Yeah.
I mean, it's creepy still, but...
And the motive, it's interesting. Just killing people who only look like Santa Claus and stuff like that. Other than that, there's not a whole lot to the killer other than that.
Like, he doesn't really have, he's not where he dressed like anything particular. He's just, whatever he's in, and then his mask, and then, he's got a lot of cool different weapons. Like, he used, a little, very fine knives for, fillet knives, almost like that. And then he uses a straight razor. So, I mean, he kind of used a bunch of different stuff, all the stuff in the torture rooms.
Yeah.
He was using that stuff. I mean, all around a very well done kill. I mean, the kills are very simple, but, that's all we want. We just want to see people get killed. We don't need fancy ones, but when we get them, we're happy about it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I enjoyed the killer. I love that he at least wore a mask. I mean, a very simple mask. But, I mean, when you saw him in it, it was creepy. Like, he had a big old smile on his face. He was having a great time.
Yeah.
Enjoying every minute of it. All right, guys. So, this is still a fairly new segment to our show. A recognizable face. Did we have one in this movie? Yes, we did. The actor's name is Edmund Pordom, something like that. Basically, the only movie I recognized that he was in was Pieces. And if you guys don't know that, it's kind of another Texas Chainsaw movie, kind of, but it's not in Texas. It's the tagline, I believe, is "You don't have to go to Texas for a Chainsaw Massacre." Another movie I recommend. But he was in it. And he was the dean of the college, so another recognizable face for us in this episode. All right, so Jeff, what would you do as far as a rating on this film?
I'm gonna give this one an 8, and it's an enjoyable movie. It's not necessarily anything special, but I'd almost give it the description of being a diamond in the rough, because it's a fun holiday movie. Like some of the
almost like you said it moved you.
Moved me. Some of the kills are comical
very
at best, just because it is an older movie, so not the best special effects, so it does make it a little bit more funny. And so yeah, I'll give it an 8. It's got a good rewatch value. I think we even watched this one not around Christmas time.
I think so too.
I think we just watched it.
I think it's just when I bought it. I was like, "You want to watch this?" So definitely, it's definitely one of those Christmas movies you'll watch throughout the years if you want to. I mean, of course, there's most people that you only watch Christmas movies during Christmas, and it's like, well, to each his own, you guys. Don't yell at the horror. What the fuck is our name again? The Horror Junkies, okay? I'm slipping, you guys. Alright, guys, so for me, I mean, definitely, I love the atmosphere of Christmas. I think I've stated every episode we've done so far. I mean, I actually felt Christmassy. I enjoyed it. I mean, I love this movie because it's not just a Santa Claus killing people. It's a guy going out and killing everyone dressed up like Santa Claus. So it's finally, like, you know, it's still the same concept, but it's finally something different. Yeah. Like, throws something different into it. I love the atmosphere. I love the killer. The kills were run-of-the-mill, but I mean, a kill's a kill. As long as I see blood, I mean, the gore had pretty decent gore. I mean, it's not a Friday the 13th movie, but I mean, it had its geyser effects where it really wouldn't do that, but I mean, enjoyable nevertheless. I mean, the main people I didn't really care about. The inspector was probably the coolest one, the guy that's from Pieces. His name's Ian, the main inspector guy, and he was actually fun to watch. I couldn't stand, like, the main guy you follow because he plays the flute. Yeah. And the only one who makes that look manly is Ron Burgundy, and he doesn't exist, to my knowledge. But, I mean, for me, you guys, definitely it's going to be right up there. I'm going to go down and give it a 7. I mean, not that I didn't like this movie any more than Jeff. I don't have a complaint about it. It's just, with my criteria, it's just how I get it. Me and Jeff don't talk about how we rate things. Jeff may look at a movie and rate it completely different than me. We don't talk about it because he's Jeff and I'm Kyle. We say it every episode, you guys. Right. So I'm giving it a 7. Like I said, atmosphere, killer, kills. I mean, even though like all the music was pretty much just Christmas music, it was fun. They kind of had like a slow pitch to it to make it seem dark almost. I mean, even though it's tough to make Christmas movies dark.
They threw in like off-key notes and things
kind of
like
like Nightmare on Elm Street
to kind of just like throw it off because, you know, it's like
there's something up. It's not holly jolly like they're trying to make it seem like with the music. I mean, so overall, very, very enjoyable film. Anything you want to say about this movie, Jeff? Don't open until Christmas?
Not anything in particular. I think we covered all the bases.
Alright, guys, so that is the Gory Details episode 13. Still rocking and rolling with our Christmas theme. Next episode is going to be one we've been talking about for a while. I mean, not obviously with you guys, but me and Jeff have been kind of working on something special. It's going to be our Christmas Eve episode. We want to do something super fun, super cool for this. I mean, hopefully we deliver. We've been talking a lot about it. So something for you guys to look forward to. I definitely hope you guys, if you don't check out any of them, check out that one. So I hope you guys watch this, like, comment, subscribe. Still, you guys, if you guys want to put in a recommendation for a movie we watch, we'll still take it. I mean, we are still listening to you guys because you guys are the viewers. We want to entertain you guys. So throw in a recommendation for maybe something we'll watch after the holidays. Maybe throw in something you'd like to hear us talk about different. Maybe you don't give a shit about what our favorite kill is. Maybe you want to know more about the main character. I don't know. Give us some ideas, and we're listening, you guys. We're here for you guys, like we've said. So, that's kind of it for this episode.
Yep.
Jeff and Kyle, signing out, because we're the Horror Junkies 519 for the Gory Details. You guys have a good one. Mystic Fingers.